Hey guys, and welcome back to another video of OnlyFans Management for Dummies, as they say. So today is quite an important one. It is good and bad signs to notice when hiring chatters. At the end of the day, hiring good chatters will either make or break your agency. And literally, at the end of the day, having good chatters is crucial to your agency, your team's success. But having bad chatters can literally destroy your agency. Always be careful of who you hire and how to actually use them. And the reason why I say that is because when in the beginning, me and my business partner, we used to actually put our chatters within the model's WhatsApp group, for example. And one thing we came to find out is in the end, certain people, not all of them, but certain people would actually try and steal the model away from the agency, which is insane to think of. But listen, it's just part of the game. Hella disrespectful, but part of the game. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, even if they're good chatters, if you have someone that's always going to go against you, it's not even a bother. I wouldn't even bother thinking about handing. So at the end of the day, I would definitely say be careful who you hire, make sure you vet them, but also understand that the game's a game and don't be a foolish person and keep everyone in one place to talk. Going forward, what are the bad chatters and what are the signs? Late to shift. Anyone that's late to work, even in real life, is like you're starting to show that you don't care, you don't give a shit. If you're late once in a while, every now and then, yeah, okay. Some people are just late, some people are a bit later. But if they're late all the time, even late to the interview, and if they're especially late to the first interview, yeah, you don't want someone like that on because at the end of the day, they're not serious. They do not want to have a they don't even care about impression. So why would you hire someone like that? Bad at English, they will mess up your model's profile within an hour, especially if you got a Western model that's supposedly speaking English. If you have someone that's speaking either like a just shit English from either an Asian's perspective, African, South American, doesn't matter where it is, but if anyone's speaking bad English, mate, in fact, I had a friend that started doing chatting. He started speaking like a East London roadman on a woman's profile. Like I was just thinking, what the fuck are you doing, man? And I'm being dead serious. Like it doesn't matter where they're from. Some people just don't know how to chat, and that at the end of the day, you don't want people on. So if the guy is watching, he's my boy. This your chatting was hilarious when I was watching it. Anyway, not understanding or no understanding of Western language or slang. This is crucial, but you can train people to do that. It is easier when they do have some sort of understanding, though. But having understanding of Western language or slang will make it so much easier because even when I go back on chatting and I start doing my like normal English slang, American slang, I get sales way quicker than they would because they still don't understand certain English slang, which is sometimes stressful. But at the end of the day, all you can do is try and teach. But it is better to find someone to have it. Attitude and think they know they're better than you. Chat before to understand the game. What I'm saying here is, at the end of the day, I said before, chat before you start hiring chatters. You need to understand the game. You need to understand what is actually coming into models' profiles and what you're going to have to deal with. At the end of the day, it's the most horrible thing. And some people don't do it, like the great Ayala Papi. He said he didn't do it. But for me, I disagree with him on that. I think you should do it to understand the game and go forward and be successful. No understanding of communications. Like at the end of the day, if even if someone's good at English, I've had people like some guy will be like, "Hey babe, like how are you?" and they're saying straight away, "Oh, do you want to see me naked?" It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like honestly, like why are you speaking like that? Because for me, at the end of the day, you want a chatter that can actually bust a good conversation, hold a fan there, and actually win their hearts over. That's at the end of the day. That's all they know. And at the end of the day, you're providing a service. So make sure the communication is good. Ingenuity. So at the end of the day, you want someone that is some sort of has some sort of common sense, some sort of understanding, and that links to the last point. Because at the end of the day, this will be. I think the last three make are kind of one thing because you want that to be a thing where if they don't have that, how are you supposed to even get them to speak properly, and how are they even gonna work on their own? Because at the end of the day, this is a chatting and sales game. If they can't seem to chat to a person properly to link it to sales, you're gonna be left with no money at the end of every shift. So the signs of the good chatter is literally the opposite. Always on time, perfect English. It feels like they've lived in either the UK or USA. At the end of the day, yes, some people are not speaking it's their second language. I'm learning Spanish myself, so I can't say shit. At the end of the day, if you come into this game trying to be a chatter, you know that you have to speak English. So at the end of the day, learn how to speak English and make sure they can speak English properly. And that's something that's a huge, crucial thing to you. And I think if you're handling English speaking models, that's what you want. Understanding slang and informal language. At the end of the day, it does help if you know UK slang, if you know Australian slang, if you know American slang, it helps and it will definitely allow sales to be built easier and done more. Treat you with respect. At the end of the day, if these are your employees, as long as they treat you respect, they should get respect back. I'm tired of hearing chatters now like, "Oh, my employer was horrible." Like, I actually have people that stay here 6, 7 months, earn their money, and go to university or in their last university. I'm happy for my chatters. I want them to excel and go on to better things in life. Like, if that's something they want to do, like, all to them. You know what I mean? So I make sure that everybody here knows that this is a job they can come here, earn a good living, treat their families well, because there's people here for changing life. And at the end of the day, it's one thing that makes me proud. It's not all about, oh, making as much money as you can all the time and splurging. It's like you're changing people's lives. You're allowing people in less fortunate positions to level up. So as long as they treat you with respect, you should do that the same. And I think that's a good sign there for a good chat, is that they treat you with respect. Has experience. At the end of the day, the more experience, the better in any field. As long as they got good experience, they should be all right. And once again, common sense and some sort of ingenuity. So yeah, that's kind of self-explanatory. I explained it before. I hope this helps you guys. I really am sorry that I didn't get these videos out recently. It was my birthday, then I got ill. So, vibes. Anyway, guys, if you need anything, follow me on my Telegram below. It's completely free. I am going to start selling Reddit soon. But if you need any sort of other information or any other knowledge, let me know and I'll sort it out soon. Cheers.